I guess that's because I was waiting so long. Maybe then, I'm not sure, does it change? If you're waiting longer that like it accepts a bigger rating gap? Like this is over 200. Over 220. So yeah, now like night after 96 sometimes I will be able to take. Okay, so now I play queen d3. 96 I will take. Bishop b4. I think it's maybe just castling. Yeah, so was due for a good session. Yeah, but like 5 out of 6 and only 13 points gained. And it's like this, it goes slow. Can we get another end game? Another like this? Which is a more? I think this one is maybe even more interesting than the cow end game. They can avoid it with like d6 or e5, but then I have just a very good position. Like my pieces are basically perfectly placed. Because yeah, often how you want to, like, if they hadn't traded with like d6, often yeah, you want to challenge the queen with knight h5, but my bishop is already nicely. No, it's yeah, that's to make sense. I think bishop d2 is a move here. And also, yeah, I think just like you are completely fine playing like slightly worse end games. Like I'm completely fine with playing this end games where I'm the one pushing, but these where I'm the ones defending, those I basically never play. Yeah, I think it's bishop d2. After this I have here. And d5. So I think here g4. And g4, d4, g5, take. Now both pieces are hanging. Yeah. I'm curious, like how my score is in this end game. Okay, is it here f3 or g5? F3, now maybe taking on e4, and that leaves me with quite an ugly pawn structure. Yeah, if they take with although okay. So g5, knight here, this, yeah, that's obviously good for me. Winning, I guess. They can take, and then they can take. So Okay, I guess then g5 doesn't work. So g5 take. Yeah, no, 94 just works, of course. No, bishop. Yeah, I guess f3. So f3, this. Maybe then g5. Yeah, I have actually. I think it might be here a line where I sacrifice a pawn. I allow them to do this. But yeah, my pieces are will just be way better in the end. I think I sort of remember that. So after here, I guess it's on g5. Think it's on here. Think I take with the bishop. And 95. What's my follow-up? Okay, that's now we think this not still is good for me. We included castling in f3, which and now of course I don't need to go for that anymore. I can also just trade bishops. Actually, I mean, everything is. I even have. Yeah, I can go knight a4. Probably better. Look at these weak dark squares. And the question here is that c5 pawn a weakness, a strength. I think after 94 they need to go back. So g5, take, bishop here, take, here. Yeah. Yeah, I have still like attacking ideas, so castling, so it's not necessarily battle tall for me. I think I go for this. Just need to make sure that don't get an unfavorable will be them. Yeah. Now f4 is with the threat, but I guess they will stop that easy. This here. They have this check. Do I need to worry about that? I guess I maybe anyway want to do that move. Okay, e5. Yeah, now I don't get e5 myself. Knight here. Can get a bishop pair here. No, this is actually from earlier being a strong piece, now a weak piece. This knight can he organize, I think. Although b3, maybe they play bishop here. Although they, of course, yeah, first I still have this, but let's say they play rook b8. Although it's still very tricky too. Okay. That's 5 seconds 9b6. I think. And this is for sure an idea, but maybe. I guess here, g6, there, they move the rook. No, they are not in time. I guess they can defend with a knight. There's no need to put it on this square. But I am not really afraid of g6, I think. And sometimes now I'm looking at some squares here. For now, of course, this is very defended, but you never know when that changes. For example, it stops knight c5, which is not necessary that I want to stop it that hard, but yeah, and here, like this is an example from why they don't necessarily are so happy to castle. Of course, yeah, they can go knight f6 back, but then I drop my rook back and I clearly gain something. Like they just wasted 2 moves, and yeah, I guess I just got done free, for example, rook h3, or I think, yeah, probably rook h3. So yeah, that defends that. Now the knight is quite passive. And for I might have knight b6 and take rook f5. But yeah, I guess they are still ready to defend it. I think now it's time for b3. Oh well. They don't think I want to trade these pieces off. This keeps pressure on this pawn. That bishop is really not doing anything. Yeah, my rooks are also just staying here at the well-defended pawn, but could try to get a break in so I can get e5 in. Now also the bishop is glued to the defense of this pawn. Could have, yeah, maybe knight b2 instead of bishop d3 was also good. Since I was thinking, I'm anyway now thinking maybe doing that. And if they then played, I guess, yeah, if they then played, so in this position, if they played bishop e3, take, rook takes here, yeah, that just wins this pawn. So knight b2 was probably more precise. Okay, whew. That feels a little bit awkward to put a rook there. And now they have bishop e3. Gets me the bishop pair. And I like square bishop really. Guess. Yeah, I think then in that position probably I and then go next for some try to get in g3 f4. Do I just play a5 here? e4. Fix that pawn. Yeah, and they're gonna play bishop b4, but then after the trade I have a pause pawn, so and this becomes more weakness. Hi, Tinta. You are. I really need to make a list, but you are. You're high on, right? Like with all these people that have a different Slack name. Yeah, I think the knight on c4 looks just amazing. Yeah, anyway, I wanted to trade, so why not? Guess they can go defend this pawn passively. Think it's probably next time to get my rooks into the game. Yeah, depends like what. No, this here. There's also this check. A knight can go to f5. Really nice square. Okay, but I go and set there. Yes, g5. Maybe f5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to do a break here, but I need to. I can still always get the pass spawn, but then it's not a connected pass spawn. That also wins me. I think I'm winning then h7, but I'm losing a4. It's probably not a good trade for me, I think. Man, where do I reposition my rooks? G5, f5. Can also just take on f5, of course. There is actually nothing really wrong with it. G6. I guess I can go G6 and move my rook back, and then f5. Then I don't win a pawn. Oh, rook h6, take. Maybe I do. So G6, G5, G6, rook h6, f5, take, and this pawn hangs. Okay, I think that's then a favorable break for me. Just this like this check is like tempting, but then could be that my rook somehow gets trapped. I might actually do this instead. Oh, I'm not sure. So here, okay, I keep. I'm not sure. What's the idea of that? Are they gonna take with a cheap one? They have then an open G file, but in here, this pawn is just hanging. You can take with the king. So it gets very concrete here. Rook f5, king e7, b4. Yeah, they're just g6, trapping that. And do I have rook f5? Oh no. Here Rook h g6. And yeah, just in time. I have this check. Oh no, I can go here, here, and then this check. Then I again so almost self-trapping my own rook. Oh, maybe like something like here. Could go here to attack that knight. And that idea I probably already had earlier. Okay. That's still, I think, this trading my double g pawn for their f pawn is probably a good trade for me. Although now they like a little bit more can just block this file with h6. While earlier it might be a little bit more tricky. No, I guess it's similar. So I think this is just a threat taking here. They can preemptively defend it with bishop d6. So there. Oh no. I think that's bishop d6, rook f5, queen, king e7 take. I guess I can take, no, I can take with the king because bishop here, no c5. Okay, I stop all those IDs. East handed created like small weakness. Now my hooks really need to go somewhere else. Although I have, of course have like ideas like sacrificing here, but I don't know, not really working I think. I have this idea. That weakens my f3 pawn for sure. They're not in that great spot to attack it. But weakens also this square. This is a checkmate. Maybe I put my bishop here. That at least gives them like... Yeah, and I guess maybe I can also just slowly set up that it's not that easy for them to... I guess they can free the square. Or they can go back already preemptively. No, then this... Yeah, I guess then they can go in this action. I'm also just starting to win that knight. Yeah, this is... Okay, I move the knight away. So now it's not a checkmate. They also overprotect this. So they need to go there. I think I go here, threaten the checkmate. Yes, they will move the rook. But still. So this... I guess rook g3. I guess I can play g6 then. So here. Problem is that I guess I can do this. Here. Good and trade. And then there. And I win. Oh no, then I don't. Then the bishop is not hanging. But yeah, that's... So I just don't take on f6. So here. They need to defend that and the bishop, which I don't think is possible. Yeah, very unusual mating attack. Although in this opening actually not that much. It happens quite regularly. Maybe they can just move the bishop. Yeah, they... Okay, at least now this way they destroy my pawn structure. Do I give the check first? Yes. Okay, that's... is it actually? Yeah, it's a checkmate. Actually, still. Because this square is covered by the bishop. Really nice game to finish it off.